Tristan Morris, welcome in. Becker. Oh, game file. All right. Yeah, it has been a minute. That's for sure. Tina Ladybug, Wolf's Den. Let me stick the Alvis Lewin. No, I haven't, Tristan. I haven't been hunting either, so that's probably why. What's up, Zach? No, you did not, Derek. Did you get a good one? Man, I've been working myself silly. Just got home from work about 10 minutes before my premiere started. And had to set up the live stream yet before we got going. What's up, Bobby? I haven't gotten it yet. You sent it to the wrong guy. Oh, never mind. I got it now. Hey, that is a nice blacktail. That's a nice buck. What's up, Mitchell? There's Derek Becker's. Becker? Becker. Derek Becker's blacktail buck. That's huge for a blacktail. That's a good buck. What's up, LB? Yeah, I think Steve's already napping. Is it a mule? I thought that looked like a blacktail head. It ain't that great then if it's a mule deer. No, I'm just kidding. Still a nice buck. I thought that head looked like a blacktail. Yep. Black brow. Yep. Derek, you want to go fishing Saturday? Getting his rest for Cabo. If it ain't a whitetail, you don't know. Well, yeah. didn't get my sticker board put up. Helping your mother-in-law move? That's probably not a bad idea. What's up, Derek? Derek, I need one more guy to go fishing Saturday. I don't need another guy, but I could put another guy in the boat. I pinned the link if anyone wants to come up. All right. Bobby's on the way. I cut myself a little bit tonight. Not too bad. It just scraped it. Need to work. All right. Well, everybody needs to work. It wasn't the roofing that got me, though, Derek. It was the spreader thing that goes inside the coils. End of that thing's kind of sharp, too. Looks like line burn. Yeah, it's not very deep. It just takes, when it scrapes on there, it just takes a little thing of skin out. What's up, Woody? Oh, Woody's a pretty good supporter. He watches all my stuff, I think. Him and Carl and yeah. Workman's comp thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and luckily it's not the arm that I pull. It's the one that I crank with, so it's not going to hurt that too much. Derek, do you ever have a whale come up and look at you while you're out in the ocean? We had one do that to us Saturday. Kind of spooky and kind of neat all at the same time. What are you saying, Woody? Yeah, about bled out. Ooh, ouch. What's up, fishing gang? Yeah, we were headed down to the fishing spot and saw a whale out the side, so I turned over and I thought it looked like there was more than one over there, but couldn't tell for sure. And I think we got way too close to one of them, and I don't know if that one was in charge of the whole pod or what, but that thing's whole head came out of the water, and you could see his eyeball come out, and he was looking over at us like, "What's going on here?" We backed off, but I think there was 3 of them there. What up?
Hey, Earl.
If you cut like that. Oh, your arm. If you cut yours like that, what would you do? I didn't cut it on purpose. So if I cut you, it wouldn't be on purpose either. Whale stink eye. Yeah, exactly. Derek, do you ever smell whale's breath? They stink. Smells like rotten seafood. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I've been close enough to them when they come up that the wind was blowing toward me, and I got the spray on my face from them. It stinks bad, man. What you been up to, Wolfstan?
Oh, not much. I've actually got a mini chopper that I've been working on,
Oh
trying,
yeah,
trying to get the lights back to working.
yeah,
And the electrical on that's a whole different mess in and of itself.
yeah. I don't know that I got pink eye, Derek. You got two Dereks in here. Derek David and Derek Becker.
Oh, Lordy.
J&J, what's up? Bobby, I thought you were coming up. I put a little short video out this morning, one that I had on my phone for years. That thing got like 6,400 views, like right now.
Hey. Nice.
And then the last 28 days, I got over 81,000 views on my channel. That's a lot of views.
Hey, man, that's actually really good, man.
Yeah. Now I've gotten the subscribers are coming in pretty strong too because of that.
Good.
Just finished barbecue ribs, baked potato, and salad stuff. Now I bet too. Now you'll be napping for real. Snore, exactly. Steve just put out a video of him. Hey, what's up, Iowa? Of him. You're done eating, ready to type. He went out elk hunting back there in Wyoming. He said that video got over 2,000 views. That was only a week old, not even a week old.
Very nice. Ooh, Lordy. All right. Give me a minute. I'll get outside. Yeah.
What's up, Randy? Oh, no kidding, Woody. That would have stunk bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Woody, you ain't lying.
Yeah, I know, Derek. He makes such terrible long ones. I won't say who else does.
Right, almost to the back.
Stop picking on Steve. Can't stop picking on Steve.
Nope. Okey dokey. All right.
No easier way to burn dinner than to get in the chat. Yeah, that's probably right.
Know how to.
Joe, you should just come on down and jump on my boat Saturday morning.
Hey, Earl.
Yeah. Yeah. He froze. Oh, there. Motorcycle. Oh, little. Torn all to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Sandy?
Hello, good morning.
Morning. What?
It's 11:30.
Oh.
How are you?
She needs a little bit of work done to her.
Did I see a motorbike?
I think so.
I did see a motorbike, didn't I?
Yep.
What bike do you have? Do I have to get my glasses?
I don't know.
You
Oh.
don't know.
It's the his service is bad evidently because it keeps glitching when he goes outside.
There
That's
we go.
right,
I won't be staying on for long.
That's too bad.
I know. Get a little bit of time, but not long.
Ottercat says, "Is it done, Sandy?"
I haven't started it yet. I'm not making a cake. I'm cooking my lunch and then I'm taking this shit off and going to do some work.
There's the dirt bike or the motorcycle. Let me put it on solo. There you go.
What is that?
He's got it torn apart. He's rewiring stuff.
Right. Oh,
Whoop.
I've lost him.
He just left. Oh, now I don't want to be on solo. Come on now. Would you expect anything different, Justin? I mean, come on, it is Ottercat. Derek says that's where my lawnmower went.
I have to go get some towel. I missed your live. I'm sorry.
You're in the live,
No, your video.
the premiere. That's all right. You can go back and watch that
I'll
anyway.
go back and watch it. You know I will.
It's a whole new different fishery. I've never done that one before.
What were you fishing for?
Kokanee.
What on earth is that?
Kokanee is a salmon that's about this long that's landlocked. It cannot get into the ocean.
Okay.
Therefore, it doesn't get very big.
So it's like a freshwater.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you keep any?
I didn't. The guys I was with did.
All right.
they go up there every year and spend a week there fishing for them. And last year, they were about the only ones catching them. The guides up there, he quit telling the guides how many he had when their customers were around because it would embarrass them so bad. But this year, nobody is getting them either. We were out till noon, from daylight till noon, and we got 6 and thought that was pretty terrible. And then he texted me later that evening and said that one of the guides out there only got 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they hard to catch?
I don't know. They're kind of finicky. Like, sometimes you'll catch a bunch and sometimes you won't. I don't know.
So what do you use for bait?
Kind of the same thing as trout for trout. They're almost a trout.
Okay, well, we don't use bait for trout. We use flies. So what did you use?
They have, well, you'll see it on the video, but did you remember that trout fishing video that I did?
Yeah.
The flashers down the line and stuff. It was pretty much that same thing.
Oh,
we just put corn on the hooks instead of worms. So
fair enough. Oh God, I still this in.
I caught a nice cabezon Saturday, but we can't keep it. But I told the lady that checks the fish that I caught a big cabezon, and she was on the other dock, and she stopped walking. She looks at me. She goes, "You threw it back, right?" I said, "Yeah." So she kept walking again.
The question is, did she believe you? That's the question.
Well, kind of she did, because we gave her a hard time last time when we caught that great big lane cod. Told her it was a cabezon. Anyway.
I think she still suspects you, though.
She probably does. I asked her if she ever figured out where the secret compartment on my boat was. She goes, "I'm not looking for it." She said, "I don't look for violations, but if I see them, I can't let them go by."
There's no help for you.
What?
Hello, everybody in chat. I have no idea what's going on. I can't find my glasses.
What are you at?
60. Who's at
Oh,
60?
yeah. Derek says the bloom will kill the bite, the algae bloom, and there was a lot of algae in there. What's up, Ashley? Double trouble.
The divine Miss Ashley. How are you?
It is double trouble, Ashley. You got Ashley and you got Sandy.
We're not trouble. We're a good bucket of fun. She's just lucky that she lives on the other side of the globe. Could you imagine us together in real life?
Oh my goodness, that would be horrible.
Watch out. She'd be like the siren that brings you into the boat, and I'd be the one standing there with a harpoon waiting to kill you.
Yeah, probably.
When are you starting your nutria hunting again?
Anytime. I mean, the ocean's going to be nice again Saturday, so I mean, can't just let that go, because that'll soon be over.
Hell on heels. I hate heels. I hate wearing heels. Ashley, pick a better style of shoe. I was going to
Summer in December, can't wait. Huh.
I cannot see the chat. You're killing me,
Put
Al.
them all up again.
No, it's all right. I'm probably so far behind in what's going on. It's not.
There's not that much going on in the chat.
I have to make my lunch anyway. I'm starving.
I was for a while, and then stopped and got some corn dogs, and then I came home and had to cram food down my mouth.
What's a corn dog?
A hot dog with cornbread around it on a
Okay.
stick.
I don't know if that tastes any good.
It don't have to taste good as long as it fills you up.
What is the point of eating it if it doesn't taste good?
It takes your hunger away.
Might as well just eat lemons if we're not worried about bloody taste.
Well, I mean, it's got to taste somewhat good.
You Americans are weird. I don't know if this is noisy. If it is, just mute me. I don't care today.
Well, go to bed then, Ashley. Be a party pooper.
I'll take
What's
you to
up,
bed.
pooper?
Yoper. How are you, darling?
I don't think Sandy knows what a corn dog is.
I don't. I'm gonna have to
She's
Google it
from-
when I get off.
She's from Australia, so she's
We
a
don't
little
have-
different.
I'm a little bit extra better. Is that how we say it? A little bit
Extra better?
Extra better. I like saying that. Extra better.
Steve says you got to add mustard. I just eat them plain.
Ottercat, have you ever been in a forest fire or anywhere near one?
She's cooking horses. Could be.
Not even. I think Ottercat's just out to get me to react.
Oh, I'm sure.
Might have to
Derek
stop
says
doing
corn dogs are the official food of fairs. That's probably true.
that. They don't taste that great. That's not really
No, they're good.
a great example of your food.
It's deep fried.
Not sold.
No, they don't have to be deep fried.
I'm not sold.
Cotton candy, funnel cake.
Cotton candy.
Nah.
I distinctly remember. Okay, in
Oh, it was-
Australia, fairy floss is what we call cotton candy. And I distinctly remember the first time I brought some for my grandfather, who's from Italy. And he didn't know what it was called, and he barely speaks English. And he called it colored cloud. That's what he called it. And I had no idea what he was talking about for ages when he asked me to get him some more. He's like, "Can you get me some more colored cloud?" And I was like, "What?" So,
Well, that's kind of what it looks like.
and that's exactly what it looks like, colored clouds. But
Yeah.
when you have a grandfather getting frustrated at you because you're not bringing him colored cloud,
Yeah.
it makes it fun.
Derek, it was horrible smoky this afternoon, but it's all cleared out now. I thought they were burning fields, but I don't know. It might have been from the forest fires. I'm not sure. It smelled like wood smoke instead of field smoke, but who knows? And yes, nothing deep fried is bad. Blooming onion is the best deep fried creation. That's pretty close. Pretty close, Ashley.
I don't know. Deep fried ice cream's pretty good.
I think I've only ever had that once. I wasn't that good. Smoke moved back to Central Oregon. Good. Keep it over there. We don't want it.
My biggest fear living on this island is that we have a forest fire. Because we have forest up behind us that way. So that way, behind me, you've got ocean, the rest of the island forest. And there's a big chunk of forest between us and the rest of the island. And my biggest fear is that we will have a fire. Because the only way out is the ocean after that.
Is it really, really dry there, though?
So we've already started our fire season in spring. Spring is the official start of fire season. So we don't start on low. Our lowest setting is moderate. I'll have to take a photo of the fire gauge when I drive past it one day.
That's probably why you haven't had a blooming onion youper, because they always call you a blooming idiot just to get you away from the blooming onion.
Yeah.
There you go. You got to obey what Ashley says because
she's
the boss.
Right. God, I'm so hungry.
Get the emus, put the fires out, can whip your army. You put the can put out fires.
They'd be the first ones to run away and leave us in the dust. If I'm thinking about it.
That's funny.
And I don't have any emus near me. I found out the other day we've got brumbies on the island, so.
You got what?
Brumbies.
What's that?
Wild horses?
Oh.
I don't know what you guys call them. Mustangs?
Wild horses. Mustangs.
Mustangs? Yeah, that'd be fun.
Some of them would be. I don't know.
I've never seen one.
We just call them wild horses. I think.
Nags. No, nags are a donkey or pony. Is it a donkey? I'm not sure.
Donkey or a mule or a burro.
I've never heard of that.
What?
A burro for a donkey or nag. You're highly distracted, Errol. Who's texting you? Your wife?
Nobody.
She's sending you pretty pictures.
I'm looking at Instagram.
She's sending photos of herself to you on Instagram?
No, she doesn't even have Instagram.
You're very distracted.
I was just looking at Jay's Outdoors. Do you know him?
Yes.
He has a bass that's over 5 pounds.
Fair enough.
5.54. It's a pretty good bass.
Take care, Derek.
Beta. Lauren is in here.
Lauren's
I'll turn my.
A nag is a broad term for a horse over here on the East Coast. Alrighty. Still learning from you lot. I'm not sure if that's a wise thing, but I'm still learning.
Yeah, probably not. Just be careful what you do when you're off camera because we can still see you. Your oven door is reflecting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. See there?
Oh.
We can see you just plain as day.
Just walking around the house?
Yep.
Fair enough. What are you looking at? Like, hang on, I gotta figure out. When you see me, where is it? No. When you see me touch that square, call out. I want to see how far down the hallway you can see, because that looks like the hallway.
Right there.
There.
About there.
Holy moly.
I can still see you there, but I can't really see what you're doing. Let me put you on full screen.
You don't need to see me on full screen.
Yeah, I could see you just fine on full
Is
screen.
that the square?
Yeah.
No, Steve, I didn't cut my hair yet.
Yeah, I can see you way back there.
That's like all the way down to the bedrooms. Why am I still on full screen?
Because I had you on there.
Howdy doodahs, young man.
Hola.
Josh Greenwall.
What is this more thing? Oh, comments. That's what it is.
Comments. You got comments?
There, Bobby.
I have to click the screen, but yeah, I can see the comments from StreamYard now.
I should go get some more tea.
Picking my nose. No, that's gross. No. Wait.
But yeah, Nags Head, North Carolina was named because pirates would capture the wild horses and put a lantern around their neck, and all you could see from the coast was the head of the horse. So Nags Head.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yep.
That would be trippy. You're
Right?
sitting out on a boat and you can see these head horses floating along.
Right?
Out there at Chincoteague and Assateague, that's Mustangs, isn't it?
It's all sorts of different breeds. You can go down to like Corolla and see Mustangs and Painteds just hanging out together.
Fair enough.
I know Washington has a bunch of wild horses. Yeah, that's the one, Lauren. Well, I don't know if it's by North Carolina. Chincoteague and Assateague isn't.
No.
They'd be up more by Maryland or Delaware.
Up along
What's
the
up,
eastern shore.
Dog? Modog put a short out the other day, and I went on it with all of my channels and commented the exact same thing on all channels.
Slow-mo, dog.
I'm gonna start doing that to yours now.
Go ahead. I don't care because it gives me more comments.
Right.
I stopped commenting. The last time I commented on Modogs with genuine questions, I got in trouble for it. So I just like his videos and be done with it.
I'm working on a short, and it's gonna be really funny.
Me too.
Good Lord help us all with you two making funny shorts.
Here. Am I here? Did I make it back?
Yeah, you're here.
Oh, you're back.
Okay. Sorry, I got a phone call and it ended it for a second.
Yeah, I saw you disappear for a little bit.
I'm gonna get a bunch of split shots and a funnel, and I'm gonna go down to the river and catch a little fish. I'm like, yeah, it's like a 20-pounder, and then like pan over to the split shots with the funnel.
You have too much time on your hands.
He's
You
doing
could
that
go
because
for
of the cheaters.
Yeah. A couple of guys got caught cheating in tournaments, and they would stuff weights down the fish's mouth so that their catch would weigh more.
They had over 8 pounds. They had over 8 pounds of extras in their fish.
Yep.
It's useless.
I know.
I don't see the point in cheating because you've only got to be caught once.
I
Well-
know.
Your whole name gets thrown down the gurgler. No one forgets.
Well, no one knows how long they've been doing it, and they've won thousands of dollars and several boats.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But still, I mean,
No one will forget who they are, though.
oh, I know.
They just ruined their life.
They just smeared their sponsors too.
Yep.
I feel sorry for the people that have had to compete against them.
I
Honestly,
know. Yeah.
Yeah, I
they're
don't know.
a slaughter cat.
I feel like now that they've gotten caught, everyone else is, at least everyone in that tournament will be compensated.
You'd hope so. But from what I've read, they're not going to do anything. Apparently, they will only get charged for the fact that they had. I'm not 100% understanding of the laws regarding cut fish or fillets or something on a boat, but apparently they're going to get charged with having a certain fillet, and I think it's due to the fish that it was. I'm not 100% sure. That's all that they're going to get charged for, as
That's
far
crazy.
as I'm aware. I could be wrong, and anybody can correct me on that. Oh, of course, Lauren. I think a sponsor would be an idiot to not drop them.
Hey, Bobby got a haircut. Nope, not yet. Look,
Still
one of
got-
these days, I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna have my hair cut and I'm gonna shave, and I'm like, "Who's that?"
No one will know who. If you got a short back and sides, no one would have any idea who you are, Bobby. Nobody.
Hey, Bobby, you can come up and hunt my property over Christmas and New Year's now, because the one guy from out here isn't coming now.
All right.
$5,000 sponsors are suing them as well.
Okay.
Good.
They got 1 year of jail and have to pay back $5,000, and then the sponsors are suing them as well.
There you go. I feel sorry for their wives, because now their wives have got to pick up the pieces while they spend
How do you know
years
they're married?
I think one is. I'm not 100% sure. But even if they're not married, even if it's like their parents have that stigma on
Yeah,
them as
I know.
well. Their friends have that stigma on them as well. It's not just about them, and people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I knew them and they got caught, I'd be like, "Yeah, no, I just fished with them a couple times. I didn't really know them."
Drop a slide
Yeah,
pop,
we weren't
right?
friends.
That's happened to me before. You're a lot of ruthless. God, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I need like one of those cookers out of the Jetsons. Yeah, they just
That'd
shove
be
it
cool.
in the machine. It's done. That was the best cartoon when I was a kid.
Yep.
Jetsons. That and the Ninja Turtles.
I was never a Ninja Turtles fan.
Sup, niece or nephew?
No. Ninja Turtles. They're the best. Ranger's going after them.
So is Strike King for tarnishing their name.
Yeah. Jetsons.
Meet George Jetson.
See? It's our generation.
His boy Elroy.
And that, I don't know,
Jane,
it's like
his wife
robot.
Rosie.
Rosie. Yeah. I'm not that young. I'm like a 90s baby. No, I was born in the 80s.
Say, I'm a 90s baby.
See, he's younger than I am.
I'm not a 90s or an 80s.
What are you? The 1800s?
70s.
So closer to the 1800s.
Yeah, I'm closer to the 1800s than you are.
What other good cartoons do we have?
That's okay. Kids today say my generation's from the late 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That hurts. It
It
hurts.
does hurt. It hurts a lot.
You feel ancient. I remember years ago, one of my nephews asked me if I even knew how to play handball. And I was like, the game's been around for
Yeah, right, Modog. He says he was born in the 2000s.
well, you know, when you get married, it's a whole new chapter, so a whole new you too. How old is Bobby?
31.
31.
Are you that old? Man, I would have said you were younger than that. But, all right.
Everyone says that. No, 31. I was born in 1991.
God. Not that much older than me, but it feels. I feel old compared to that. Otter cat, make my food cook faster. God dang.
He's just gonna turn the heat up and burn it.
I'm not burning it, God no. Scallops. They're expensive. The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I've never heard of that, Lauren.
The ghost of what?
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. Is it Muir? TV
Don't know.
show.
Don't
never,
know anything about it.
Never heard of it.
Steve does. He's an old guy.
Skeletor was another one that I used to watch.
Steve was around when the Flintstones was filmed. Okay.
72.
What's up, Bud Files?
See, I wasn't wrong, was I? Modog. Born again. Sorry, Lauren. I've never heard of that one too. But then Australia doesn't get a lot of the shows that America gets. So you could be saying something that was on at the same time I was watching TV and I never would have seen it.
I know A-Team. Everyone knows A-Team.
18. They were the best. They were the best.
I think everyone knows A-Team just because of Mr. T, though.
Really? I mean, if you didn't watch the 18, that would be the only thing.
Modog's turning the big 5-0.
You're halfway to 100. Mr. Limpet with Don Knotts. No. Rockford Files. No.
I've heard of Rockford Files.
You guys are all talking Greek.
But then I could say Mr. Squiggle. It was huge over here as a children's show. You probably never heard of it.
Actually, that sounds familiar. I don't know what it is, but it sounds
I've heard
familiar.
of it, but I don't know what it is. Loki trapping.
Welcome in.
That's probably right, Loki.
1945. I don't know if I believe that. Smells as old as you. I'm glad we're going back to Pain on L. Wait, I cannot type. I think Woody's lying about his age. He's not that old.
I don't know. He might not be.
He's not that old. Steve's not even that old.
No, Steve ain't that old. That's only upper 70s.
Upper 70s. He's still young.
Isn't that right? 1945, that'd be
70.
55, 65, 75,
65, 75.
85, 2005 would be 60.
77.
77.
2015.
77.
Yeah.
Come on, old man. The youngins got you beat
Yeah.
on that.
Ashley's 82.
Girl, if you're
You're
82,
82. Year 82.
please, you need to, like,
If that's the case, I'm like 300.
I need to know what the hell she's injecting herself with if she looks that good at 82.
She was born in 82.
I know. Still, 82. She's looking pretty good. I got like all these wrinkles and crap.
I'm ADHD.
Pooh Bear, trash bin. Speaking of Mr.
I don't
Food.
know what HD is, but the doctor tells me I got 80 of them.
ADHD is not a disadvantage. If you challenge it, like channel it in a good way, you guys can be awesome. And you're a bucket of fun because your brain can be on this channel and then out of nowhere you just go, oh yeah, look at this. And everyone else then they're going, what the frig? And then you finish that sentence and you come right back to the conversation like it never happened. And it's awesome when we're all drinking and you pull one of those out and that's like
You says we almost forgot. He is too.
Did you see Alvin's comment though?
Yeah. Grey Wolf is back.
How are you, Alvin? I'm gonna leave Alvin's comment alone. It doesn't need any help.
Oh no, my phone's not charging.
Well, that will get shut off after a while.
All right.
Is it done?
The potatoes are, but it's not. God, I'm like, I'm gonna take my freaking arm out. Oh shoot!
I had Cuban food for dinner last night.
Cuban.
Yep. What's up, Grey Wolf?
Woody says I showed him a new way to kill crabs the other day. Yes, sir. I got a lot of views on that. 7,500 or so. And a lot of
like clocking up numbers.
Oh, like crazy.
Really?
I put one out this morning and got 6,400 views in about an hour.
Nice.
I would have thought that would have died off by now.
What's up, Sanchez? No, I've been putting new videos out like 3 or 4 a day.
Well,
Yeah, I need to start doing that.
Just the little short ones. I've gone up over. Oh, let me see how many I went up in the last.
That's amazing news, Grey Wolf. I'm so excited for it, and I really hope it goes through.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome news.
I need to go fishing soon before it gets too cold.
It says I've gone up 177 subscribers in the last 28 days, but it's more than that. I've got 81,000 views in the last 28 days.
Nice.
Is Alvin being real on that Modog, or are you just playing along? Am I missing something?
What?
If I'm right, Modog's having abdominal surgery? Or am I just being completely naive and missing a whole section of what's going on? Can you confirm that, Tim?
Wednesday. Me speaking awesome video.
So he is having abdominal surgery.
On his
Is it-
intestines on Wednesday.
That's serious surgery.
Well, it depends if it's open abdominal or
Any
laparoscopic.
surgery through, and I learned this after having Odette, any surgery through the muscles of your abdominals is actually listed as a high intensity surgery, because it's not just one layer of muscle that you have to heal. It's
Right.
like 4 layers that you need to heal. And they say don't lift anything for 3 weeks, but It takes longer than 3 weeks for layers and layers of muscle and
Oh yeah, when I had my surgery, I wasn't able to do anything for like 8 weeks.
Oh, he says it's just for hernia and mesh.
It don't matter. They're still cutting through that much. It don't
Like I
matter.
said,
They got a long ways to cut on him.
That
if it's
was,
laparoscopically, it's not that bad.
Sandy wanted to agree, but she didn't want to agree.
no, I didn't find it funny at all. They're so good. I'm so hungry. You know when you're so hungry and you get something that smells delicious and your mouth just floods with saliva because you're so ready to eat?
Is that why you're spitting over your screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna start drooling live in a minute. I wish you guys could smell this.
Sanchez says, "Don't fat shame my belly."
Yeah. Earl ain't a size 6 stripper either. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go shower, and I'm gonna go to work.
Jody's in the house. What's
So I'm
up,
about
Jody?
I'm about to hop off too. I keep getting a bunch of text messages that I need to check apparently.
Yeah,
All her cats, Modog will be fine. It's the recovery.
yeah, low key. Go ahead.
It's
No
not allowed
problem.
to-
Lee Wilder in the house.
Lee Wilder. It's not the surgery, it's the recovery. You have to not lift a dang thing.
It's like 5 pounds. It's the limit.
And that's it. You sit there and you think, oh, I'll be fine. And you pick something up and So I'm going to make sure Crystal's going to be a hard ass on you. It don't matter. You don't want to go back in to get that stuff
Catch you
restitched.
later.
All right, Bobby.
Don't want to get it restitched, Modog. And you live with Crystal. I'll just be like, Crystal, be a hard ass.
Chris will probably hit
I'm
him.
not letting do anything. Anyway, someone else is going to have to come up because I'm going to go eat my food.
Steve will come up.
Get busy. Steve, come on up.
Okay, thanks for coming in, though.
What's that show? Can't think of it. Big Tiny.
Big Tiny.
How are you, sir?
There, low key just put his channel
Oh,
up there.
oh, funny. All right, if someone's not coming up, I'm just gonna have to leave you on your own.
That's fine. I can handle myself.
I know you'll be fine.
You see the
All
big
right.
cut I got on my arm today?
What'd you do?
Cut my arm.
What'd you do? You see, you cut your arm. What did you do?
Cut my arm.
For the love of Christ!
No, I just scraped it good and proper.
Wow, that chat jumped. No, Otter. I live to regret the day I ever decided to try and eat in front of you.
You just put your hand up to your nose.
I'm not eating scallops in front of him. God. Like, try and not
What up?
be mad at him.
Came up. I
How you
ain't
doing,
afraid. I've
Loki?
been smelling her food for the last hour, you know.
What do we got? We got salad, scallops, and roast potato with parmesan.
Man, sound better than what we had.
Getting
We're
there.
out, we're out
Bro.
getting busy, and
Okay.
I had to pick up some meds and different stuff, so we end up hitting Burger King, and it wasn't too pleasing tonight. Yeah, terrible.
I don't eat a lot of fast food. It tends to just, I don't know, make me feel bloated. I tend to
Well,
just
we-
make my own food.
Well, by the time we got done shopping and everything, it just was late, and didn't want Jackie to have to get home and start cooking something, and
Mhm.
you know, so I just said, well, let's stop someplace, and so we're right next to Burger King, so. And I don't like to eat Burger King either because sometimes it makes me sick. So
Yeah. I didn't burn it, Lee. I should
And my
show you
dog
just
here,
because everyone questions my cooking ability.
and my dog here, he's a little frisky tonight. My little 9.5 pound mutt.
That on the plate.
Yeah, I took Jaden, my Pooh Bear trash panda here. We went out deer hunting Saturday. Try to get him his first deer, but oh my, look at that, Mom. Oh, show that back up. I want to let my wife see that. Look at that. That's on
It's
a
gonna
clam.
fall out.
It is gonna fall out. I can see it's coming off.
Okay. Oh, it won't fall up. So let's see how far. Let's see the tipping point.
I don't know. I can already see it sliding, and they're
What
hot.
up, Ted?
See, I didn't burn it, Lee.
What's up, Reef?
Not a lot.
Hello, Ted. Long time no see.
How are you?
I'm doing better.
Good. Loki, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. How about yourself?
Busy.
How's
Yeah, I
your
know us too.
vacation?
How was
We
my
just did a
vacation?
We just did a little hunt for Jaden, trying to see if we could get him a deer, and because they had the disabled hunt this week and then the youth hunt, and we've seen some deer, but they just weren't presentable for him. And
Yeah.
damn, this year the ferns are really super high, and some of them deer you could barely see the backs of them. So
Yeah.
but so I told him, well,
Ted,
Next
Ted
month.
Knucklehead. Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate
next month will be better. But
There's my girl. I was waiting for her to come out. All she needed was Ted to pop up.
it. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, my vacation was great with the kids and family. It was awesome.
Good.
But I tell you what, I've been out every day basically hunting. I got a ton of footage. That's why I was late tonight. I'm editing too as I'm here, and I got like 6 or 7 videos that are on the back burner that I just edited. I think I edited my 7th one tonight.
That's not too bad for one evening.
Yeah.
Have it all.
I got 2 does already. I
When
got
do
2
you
does with the
sleep, Ted?
crossbow.
Say that again.
When
I
do you
have 2
sleep?
does are. Oh, one of us. Which one?
I sleep for about 4 hours a day. Because I'll go home tonight from work. I'll get home at 12:30. I'll get up at 5. I'll go down in the garage, get all my hunting stuff together, load it up in the truck, drive the hunting, come back. I will take a nap. I mean, I'm getting kind of old, so I do take a nap sometimes in the afternoon for like a power nap. And I could last for, if it's an hour, I think I'm good. You know what I mean? Like a 1 hour nap helps out tremendously.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know it catches up with you though.
yeah, it does. Like I'll have to, like hunting every day, I'll have to stop like 1 or 2 days a week and just sleep in. You know what I mean? Like not go out, not do anything. So, but then some of the stuff around the house gets neglected, and then I don't want my wife yelling at me, so I gotta do that too. So
You got to get to bed at normal hours.
yeah,
That's what.
but I'm done at work. I get home at 12:30, so it's like if I want to go hunting, I gotta suck it up and go hunting. But my kids go to school during the morning, and that's the only time I can hunt right now. I mean, I can hunt the evenings and on the weekend, but now Ohio's coming up. I just got back from Ohio yesterday, and I cut a video there. I got to work on that one. But yeah, I got my series is coming out for the PA hunting season, and then I got another series of my Ohio hunting season that I'm working on. So it's like I'm just constant. I'm really putting them out. I've been doing that for about the last 2 months. I've been throwing out all kinds of content.
I'm waiting for you to hit the wall. If you've been running that schedule for that long, I'm waiting for you to hit a wall. It'll happen.
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope it doesn't, but yeah, it's bound to happen. But yeah, I've been running, and you've been watching and stuff like that. So it's tough, but it's fun, and it keeps me out of trouble. So
Ashley, my love.
I'm going
I don't always look like this. This is a function dress that I had to put on this morning. entertain
No.
my mother.
Thanks for coming in, Ashley.
The function dress, that means something's going on. You have to go to something, correct?
No, I was at a function.
9 Acres, welcome in.
Hey, Nani.
I had to entertain my mother this morning, and this is casual wear.
Okay.
And
I
that
gotta
shows
go. I got to go up to Lake Erie this weekend on Saturday. Like, who has a wedding in hunting season? My friends and everybody would always get all so mad when we had to go to a wedding. But it's one of my really good friends' niece. We're driving up to Lake Erie on Saturday, and everybody's staying over and partying. But I don't party. I don't drink or anything. So we'll probably drive back home after the wedding. And it's a casual wedding, thank God, because I get my suits dry cleaned, and I don't have time to go get my dry cleaning. So.
fair enough.
No, it's not a new couch.
Oh yeah, that is a little different. Did you just take all the junk off it?
I usually have my sticker board on there.
Yeah.
That's why it looks
Well,
new.
I didn't mean to call your sticker board junk. I'm just saying. That,
I know.
okay.
Steve,
Well,
I mean,
he hides it away in the background.
I need to build something to put it up here, but man, I just don't have time. I'm always
You
fishing.
don't have time. You're only on here once a week.
Yeah, and I work how many other times and fish how many other times during the week.
Not at this time of night, you're not.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Sandy?
Yeah, I do. It's on my lunch.
She should be
I
going.
am leaving.
She has to go to a function.
Shower,
Go to a
go
function, girl.
work.
Thanks for coming in, though.
Be good.
It was nice.
All right, later.
Bye, Chad.
See ya. XO. So
When you're talking about weddings, I can't say a whole lot because me and Miss Jackie got married November 12th, the week before gun season. So,
I'd be talking about you if it was November 12th because that's like the prime time rut.
yeah. Well, the thing is, we didn't have much of a choice on timing.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Because she's from the Philippines, and when
I'll
I
be
brought her
right
here,
back.
All right.
yeah, you only got so much time, so it was just. I told her, I says, we can't do it the following week, couple weeks. And
Yeah.
I said, after that, it's going to go. So, this is the day we wanted to get married. What it was is we got married November 12th, 2011. We wanted to get married 11/11/11, but
Okay.
our pastor had too much stuff going on. And
Yeah.
so
You gotta do what
we
you got. I know a lot of people will do that, like around like holidays and things like that. And plus, it's a little cheaper sometimes off season of weddings. So a lot of
Right.
people do that in the off season, sort of is what they call it, to save some money because everything's so expensive right now.
Well, like I told her, I says, 11, 12, 11's not so bad. I says, I'm always running a day late and $1 short. So why not one day late,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it was fine, and we had the whole day pretty much to ourselves. So
So I got some master hunters up here on panel with me. So I got to ask you guys a question. Today I went out this morning, Earl, Loki, and full moon out, bright as can be. Went into my stand. I haven't seen a buck from my stand all season yet. Okay. So I got bucks on my camera at night at like 3 a.m, 5 a.m. Can't get one in daylight to come through. I know the moon, it just screws everything up. The deer cast says that the deer are moving between 12 and 2 today. I went out this morning, 6 o'clock, getting my stand. Got to wait. It's 7:10 is shooting light. I think 7:25 the sun comes up or something like that. So I'm sitting in my stand. It's on the video coming out, and so I took my rattling antlers because the other day, Saturday, when I went out, I went into my stand and I heard two buck fighting about 80 yards away from my stand. So I had to stop and listen because it seemed like they were getting closer to me. So I stopped and listened, and then they stopped fighting, and I heard them bound off. So I heard up and got up in my stand, and nothing, no buck that day. I thought for sure, that I'd see something that day. So today I took my black rack system, my rattling antlers out with me, and I got in there and rated first light, shooting light, so I've made that mistake before too. I already rattled in the dark and grunted, and the deer up and on you, and you can't take a shot. So I wait till it's shooting light. I rattle the antlers. I made a couple grunts, and I'm sitting there, and I heard one branch snap behind me, and I look back, and here comes this goofy 7-point that I got on camera. He come walking right up, looking for the other buck. He went up to the right of me, circled, looked right at me, and I didn't notice, but in the video, you'll see, and I say it in the video, I did a voiceover on it. His eyes turn green when he looks up at me. Well, here my video camera automatically has a low light setting, so when it's low light and it can't pick up the image well, the light comes on. So the light came on, and I didn't know it because I can't see it with me because it's light enough for me, to see. But the light of the camera, I guess, come on, and he's looking up at me, and I thought I got busted. But I think he was looking at the camera. But it was just neat because in the video, every time he looks up at me, his eyes are glowing green. And so he looked at me for a little bit, and he couldn't figure me out, and he just went back down the exact same way he came, right out of the thicket, and went back in. And then I seen about 9 doe after that, and that was it. But I had a pretty exciting morning hunt. So what do you guys think?
Fun to have that.
Earl, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. What do you guys think of the moon phase? You think it affects deer movement?
Man, I haven't hunted enough in the last 20 years to even pay attention to that stuff.
I didn't know if you still went out and hunted deer and stuff.
I'll be hunting probably around Christmas and New Year's.
Okay.
But that's probably all that I'll even hunt. I don't hunt here in Oregon because our hunting season is right over this time of year, and there's no way I could ever take off this time of year. We're slammed right now. I ran from Tuesday to Friday last week. I ran over 1,300 miles.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that's just driving and then doing jobs as well.
Well, you'll see in my Ohio video, Earl, you'll like it, is my buddy just had a garage to match his house that he got built, done, and it was all metal.
Yeah.
He basically got a pool building made for his house, a single layer pool building with a slab, and then he just built a garage, and that's in the video, and it's really, really nice. So it's pretty cool. But that's in my video coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, Earl. I got so many things going on.
Personally, I don't like too much. If you got a full moon coming up, just as it's in, I've never had really great luck. More during the early morning. Like from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
Because a little more then because they'll move more at night.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's brighter.
And I like in the next couple of weeks when it's starting to get dark, that's when I really, that's when I prefer.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Tiny?
Hey, Rick.
What's up?
Yeah. The deer cast said today it was like 12 to 2 today was the major time. The minor time though was 8 to 9 was the minor. But I seen this deer right at 7:15. This buck came in. But tomorrow I'm going back out tomorrow again because it's still good. A good deer cast is out there, but it's 9:30 to 10:30. So I'm probably going to sit till about 11 tomorrow, and then I'll get out of the woods at 11. I got to do some things tomorrow. So.
And see, we've
Did you
seen
see the
some
size of the moon today?
What's that?
It was the blood moon
Did you
today,
see
yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it was huge.
Yeah. It was big.
Yeah, it was blood mooned out yesterday and today.
Yeah. I like the moon.
Hunter's moon or whatever they call it.
The red moon or the hunter's moon when it comes back in November. That's a great time. I really see a lot of deer during that time because I sit in my stand from morning till night, so I'm there all day. And that midday activity, like when a rut kicks in and that hunter's moon, I call it the hunter moon. You call it the blood moon, but that time is awesome.
Yeah, that's what Weather Channel was calling this one yesterday and today. They're calling it the hunter's moon because it's a blood orange, but
yeah.
It seems like it happens anyways, October, November. But yeah, it was really big tonight even.
Yeah.
We come out of the storm, it was up there, and But I hate running that during October though. I mean, the deer were moving this weekend. I mean, they were everywhere. It's just we never had a chance at them. And now comes Saturday, trapping season starts up, and when it comes to my trapping season, man, we're going balls to the walls.
Yeah.
I mean, Jackie took off the first full week. She's got from this coming Saturday all the way through Friday. And so we can at least get everything dumped into the ground as much as I possibly can, and then I'll put in whatever left I need to, and then she works Saturday, Sunday, and then she'll be off Monday and Tuesday again.
Wow.
And so we'll start getting busy. But I'm going to be taking my crossbow with this year, because last year I didn't take it with, and I had the tags, and every God blessed morning, man, I'd be out there, and these big old brutes are sitting out there like saying, hey,
Mhm.
kiss my butt, because you ain't got nothing, you can't shoot me.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there broadside to me, and I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like kind of there. But a couple of the guys that did shoot bucks over the weekend, their necks
Yeah.
were really swelling. They're really getting engorged. And one of the guys got a really, really big, thick, heavy tined 8-pointer,
Yeah.
and that neck was really bloated.
Where are you located?
We're in West Central Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
We're in the western region. I don't know. We're about 45 miles from La Crosse.
Okay.
We're kind
What's
of
the
north of
temperature
that.
at night?
Yeah.
Our
Ron,
temperature's been in the 20s at night.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
They got down to that cold. It's been 40s.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that's been happening. It's really been really weird, because now, see, I got my 2 does. I actually hunt where I'm hunting. I have to have 2 does shot before I can get a buck. And I actually got my does right away. I got both 2 big, full, huge milk. They were milking.
Yeah.
But the fawns that were with them were huge,
Yeah, I had some late bloomers in my area. I got fawns with spots just going away right now.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
been in the woods and been able to shoot a deer, and I've seen fawns with spots. So they were late bloomers there.
And that's what's bad about up here. Last year's fawns start reproducing in the late part of, because they go into that second rut in December or January, and the young ones end up coming into heat too, and and then they produce a smaller rounded deer,
Yeah.
But in where I'm at, I've shot. It's like I shot they said it was just a little past the 1.5-year mark, so it was actually probably a fawn from the year before that was shot, and it was an 8-point. But they said that it was actually big for being that tight of a year, and I think they said it was like 160 some pounds for a 1.5 years.
So,
So
yeah.
it
Pretty healthy.
some of them, right? And I've shot plenty of big does in the last couple of years from that area. I think we got one they said was 9.5 plus years. They said after 9.5, they really can't tell because of the teeth. They said that it was a 9.5-year-old plus. And she was huge too, and everybody thought they were looking to see if the horns fell off because the dang bodies are so big. But, it's just that this particular spot, there's so many deer, and they can come in and out of the fence areas in certain areas. So it's not like they're not free range.
Yeah.
It's just that because it's on a military base, it's inside the containment area, so you have to have a special permit on a special drawing to get them. And there's so many deer in there. I seen 5 to 7 or 10 deer every day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you almost had a choice of what you wanted, but I never seen any bucks. And I says, well, if I get my 2 does down, I says in the next so many weeks, the bucks will start moving, because if the does are there, the bucks are going to be there.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to take the doe. I could have taken the doe probably any day I was out there. I mean, I've had them. When you see the video, they're right on. I'm looking through my tree stand at them too. You know what I mean? But there's two doe there especially that I want to keep around because they're like the older doe, like what I
Right.
call a monarch doe in the group. There's two
Right.
of them. One really big one. There's one smaller doe, but then there's a bunch of yearlings. And if I was going to shoot one, I'd probably shoot one of the 1.5-year-olds. I wouldn't shoot that monarch doe because the doe have been there, done that type deal. They know what they need to do. And there's 3. Each one of the does have 3 fawns, which means to me is a good. They're healthy. So I would take a fawn and not a fawn, but a 1.5 year. But
Even one of her fawns aren't going to be that bad. I mean, just meat,
yeah, and yeah, for a meat deer, I would do the 1.5 year. But the older does, I want to keep in that area because that'll draw in a buck. You know what I mean? A bigger buck with being a monarch doe and like that, like a bigger older doe. She's just huge. She has to be 180 pounds. I mean, she's enormous. And she comes walk. She's a totally different color than every deer. She's got that big gray look, you know what I mean? Just an older deer. It looks like a coming through. I thought it was a buck coming through, but it was a doe. So
Yeah, see, a lot of our deer still have that summer red tinge to them.
oh,
But
yeah.
the bucks are already mostly out of all of that, But if they're still feeding, if they're with fawns, they usually don't until they start getting closer to the rut, and then they start kicking them off. And
Yeah.
because as long as they're milking, they're going to keep that reddish tinge,
So I learned something over the past couple of weeks there, Rick, about scrapes.
Mm.
I learned something about scrapes and using scrapes for scouting.
Uh-huh.
So, and see if you guys agree with me on this. Hold on one second. I'm just checking the comments here. She's a cougar deer, Ted 578, sir. So when you're getting pictures of families of doe on your scrape, and you have that one big doe, like I'm going to say the monarch doe, the bigger doe, and you have them in your scrape, and you're getting constant pictures of these doe, you'll get buck pictures here and there or whatever, but you're getting these family of doe that are in your scrape. They're coming over, smelling it, hanging out. They say that when you start getting pictures of just the yearling deer and not the big doe, that doe kicked them out of, they kicked them away from them because they're going into heat. That you should start hunting that area if you start seeing the doe missing from your pictures and just the young ones are there. They say get in there as soon as possible and start hunting your area because the doe kicked all the young ones out because she's going into heat. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah, very much. Actually, if you think about it, bears, for example, do that as well, but it's a 2-year cycle for them.
Yeah.
When they get bred, then they turn around like in the middle of winter or whatever. They have their babies. Then they grow up, and that following spring they'll chase them off, and they will turn around and then get bred again. And then the following spring they'll have. So it's usually about every 3rd year.
Yeah.
They'll keep
Just
their
thought that was
cubs with them for 2 years. But doe actually do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Doe actually.
I do all research and stuff and like read things, and I found that article which I thought was really interesting, so I read it, and it had some really good information on it, and it makes sense, like that doe wants to be away from them because she's going into heat, so and kick some sort of out. So when you start seeing that bigger doe not in your pictures on your scrape, and you're just seeing the younger ones, or on the deer trails, you're getting pictures of the big doe and the smaller doe. But if you stop getting pictures of that bigger doe, that means get in that area and hunt that because that doe's going into heat and that buck will be through there eventually. So I find that pretty interesting.
Plus
But
I've heard about that too before,
Uh-huh.
and I've kind of seen it, and those fawns will still try to track after their mom. They'll still keep, but they'll be back further, because if they get too close, mom will, smack them. But I've always noticed that too, like if you'll see even if the doe is walking with the buck, they may come through and a little ways behind them, here comes, the fawns will still stick around.
Yeah.
I've seen that before many years.
They're herd animals too. You know what I mean? They're herd animals. So they're going to be in the area. They're just not going to be right up their mom's butt like they normally are.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I had
You
a
might catch a glimpse of them.
I got it on film. A doe reared up and smacked the other doe with her foot, with her hoof, and chased her off. She was like, they were running down
Something
past.
to watch too, ain't it?
Oh, it's fun. I videoed so many doe I got so many videos that coming out with the doe that are just. I love watching a doe getting there, seeing how their habits are, what they're doing.
And I've seen actually a mother doe do that to a buck. I said it was her fawn, because I've seen them all year round. It's just that the horns were just a little bitty spike. I mean, they weren't real big. I mean, they're probably legal, close to the 3-inch mark. And where she'd get up and smack them over the head with their hoof too to scoot them away,
Yeah.
And it's just, it's really fun to watch them, because man, they'll get up and they sit there and both get going with their hooves. It's kind of fun to watch. As long as they ain't doing it to me, I'm okay. Because I've been smacked by a hoof once, and I tell you, it ain't that fun.
You should be like, put all the deer scent all over your body and go walk in the woods. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like that one guy did, and he got his ass beat. Yeah. That was fun to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed too up in our area and stuff. Ted can probably vouch for it too. When we have frost, I've had frost like 6 times up here in Northwest PA where I'm at. But when it gets heavy frost, like when it's 28 to 32 degrees, that seems to be and it's like that way for an entire week. That seems to me a lot of times when the rut will actually start and kick off.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll start. I've actually been out spotting and seen bucks chasing doe in the moonlight, and stuff. And it's just crazy out in the fields and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Down here, the smaller ones go in, they're always trying to have one up on a bigger deer, and they're just the bigger deer are letting them do it right now. Like not now, but like right about the 17th of October, you'll start seeing the smaller little bucks messing around with the does a little bit. Like the buck that I saw today will probably start messing with the bucks, and then them bigger bucks just let it happen because they know that those aren't ready. They're smart, you know what I mean? But that I do believe that that temperature change to me is when you're in like now. Like we had the cold front come in, we're 40 degrees. That's a cold front for us here right now. So they'll move more in the cold front. But once it stays at a cold temperature, you gotta really look out for those spikes. But I believe you're right with the rut. It stays cold for a few days, and then that sort of kicks it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
There's no doubt about it.
I've been having fun out there. I got a ton of footage, so I'm just Wednesday's my first premiere for my first time, and then I got some other videos that are fillers in between. But I don't know if I should be posting 2 a week. If I should just stick with 1 a week. If I post 1 a week, then I'm going way far out of the time frame for hunting in the rut. And I want to try to keep everything, in order, and I want to keep it all in time, to put it out at the right time. So I might have to do two a week.
I got a bunch of bass fishing videos that I still need to release.
Yeah. I wanted to say congratulations to you too, Earl. Your views are so crazy. I really wanted to say congratulations and thank you for donating to my channel the other night. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah.
But the bass fishing videos, I was gonna save them for downtime. Like if I have a weekend that I'm not doing anything, but I'm getting to the point now where I guess we got the holidays, but when I go back to Virginia, I'm going to be making a video every day.
Yeah.
You're
going to have to hands basically.
What's that?
You're going to have like too many on hand. You won't know what to do with them.
Right. And I might just dump a bunch of them. I mean, like all at once. But on the other hand, I do know over Thanksgiving, I probably won't make any. So I'll need one for the Monday after that. And possibly this month, 2 of my aunts from back in Virginia are coming out to see Dad. So we might go up to Washington while they're there just so that we can see them.
Mhm.
So that'd be another weekend that I don't get a video made. But on the other hand, we're going to be starting the nutria hunt, and that'll be Saturdays and evenings if we want to. So
Yeah, put out that. Kinda-
yeah, I mean, I can do a ton of that if I want. So
Yeah.
I
That's a
do.
good
I
problem
need,
to have, though. That's a great problem to have.
yeah, I know it is.
Mhm.
But I've been putting out shorts, a lot of shorts, and I got a ton of views and a ton of subscribers. It's
It's working
It's
out real
amazing.
good for you. That's what I said. Congratulations. You're really grinding on those shorts. I did 3 shorts today. I put out 3 of them, and I scheduled them all.
yeah,
And I just put 3 out today, see how they go. But I'll do that every once in a while. When I get the the problem with me in the woods is when I'm filming, if I'm filming with my camera, sometimes I have my phone in my pocket. So I'm like,
right.
here, I got to try to grab my phone out and film it. Sometimes I forget in the situation, and I miss a lot of the opportunities.
Yeah,
Shorts, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But
But I found that the ones that you put the music to out of the YouTube library,
Yep.
you don't get paid for them. But
yeah,
those usually take off a lot better
they do, and I
because you don't
monetize.
have to pay for them. So, but it's even if you get paid for them, it's only pennies.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not losing anything.
I think in that situation, Earl, and I've talked to like Sunfish King and a few other content creators, and I'm doing the shorts. I'm not worried about the money in that.
No, I know.
I want to get the subscribers from it, so that's why I'm doing the
Right.
That's why I'm doing
Exactly.
the shorts now and adding and I've noticed that too. When I do something for me talking, and I monetize it, I don't think I've made a penny off of any of my shorts since I started doing shorts.
Oh, I've made up to about 10 cents on one, I think.
Never
But-
think I've made any money on it. So that right there told me, don't do it for that. Do it
Right.
for
Right.
I started seeing, on shorts you see +6 subscribers, +8 subscribers.
Exactly.
Like IL
Plus 23
yeah,
subscribers.
I got 26 on my 13,000
Yeah.
views short. So yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about, and I wanted to ask you about this or what you think about this, is so people are watching your shorts, okay, and everybody that's putting shorts out there, you get 600 subscribers like IL did, okay. You gotta hope that they're watching some of your videos, correct? Because your analytics will get all out of whack if you have a big bunch of 600. What I'm saying is they scroll through your shorts. You got the subscribers from the shorts. Now they got to keep watching your shorts. That's fine. They can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wouldn't you want them to watch some of your content of your videos too, to keep that analytics kind of even?
But they will. They're more likely to, because when you subscribe to a channel, it will bring those videos up.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. The algorithm and everything's crazy. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
trying stuff to figure out. But yeah,
I don't even try to figure it out. I just do my thing, and
that's it. Yeah,
See, I
I don't
even
have
understand-
time to try to figure it out.
way to
I
do
don't even understand YouTube anyway, because like I've been trying to get up to my 1,000 since last year. I mean, early this year we kind of didn't do it.
Really? That's great.
I had over what we have probably over 300 that were taken away last year. They took away people, and
Hey, bro.
then now this year it's starting again. We were up to 550, and then they took us back to 520.
Yeah.
And I think now we're back up to 526. It's like, how in the hell am I supposed to get back up? How am I supposed to get to 1,000 when, last year, I mean, we'd get 50 and it'd take 100.
Yeah.
We'd
Yeah,
get 100 and it'd
everybody
take 2.
Loki, everybody. I've had so many subscribers taken away from me. I've had them up over especially when you get around that 1,000 mark, you'll get them, you'll lose them. You'll get them, you'll lose them.
Well, we've been having that, and we weren't even over 5. We'd get up to 600 and then they'd drop us back to 4.
Yeah, but I
mean,
wouldn't worry about that too much, Loki, because you'll drive yourself crazy if you're worried about that, because it happens all the time.
I'm already driving myself crazy. Christ.
Have you run it?
Can't you see all the gray hair? I've been married 11 years. I'm
Yeah.
crazy.
I told him that's YouTube's life.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
you'll run into a wall at some point too. Like I've done that too, where I remember I was at 187 subscribers. I remember that. And I didn't move off of 187 for like a month. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then all of a sudden, boom, I went up to like 303.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it depends on when YouTube wants to give you them, basically. I think they have like this thing, and it's a computer generated algorithm, okay? There's supposedly people there watching some things that get reported, but it's all computer programmed. So they build up a base. So they may be building up so many subscribers and then they release them. That's the way I'm looking at it. They might build up 10 to 20 subs and then they release them to your channel. If they're legit subs, you know, like, so you'll get 5 here, 10 there, 20 here, then you'll get it taken away from you too. So it's just,
Yeah, I bet you we've had within the last 12 months, you know, since we started last year, I bet you we've had at least 500 in total taken away.
yeah.
Subscribers. Now, that I can't see. I can understand maybe a few here for there because, you know, okay, they join on. They don't watch the required, you know, 2-3 minutes or a couple videos. Because, you know, when you do join with somebody, you're supposed to at least watch, you know, 2 to 3 minutes, and then it's supposed to lock in. But, yeah, it's kind of been kicking. I'll end up having my watch hours before I will because, I mean, we're within, 1,000 hours?
Yeah, and then when you get your 1,000 hours now, that's, I don't know. I guess you can say I had my subs before my watch hours, okay? But if you have your watch hours before your subs, then you're going to have to be fighting that what this month is as opposed to what last year's that month
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But I mean, so if you have this year you have 30 watch hours, and last year you had you lose the hours. You actually start losing your watch time if you don't keep up and getting more and more watch time as you're going, because it takes an average out of that, and you'll end up losing hours based on last year's month. You know what I mean? From this month. So you got to really be careful with that. So if you get a chance or whatever, do live streams, do some live streams and stuff like that. And
Yeah, we've been doing a few here and there.
that's what I would recommend you do, live streams. I should have did live streams.
We're like at 3,000 right now, 3,000. So we only got 1,000 left. But man, we'll probably end up having that before we will the damn subs. Because I mean, it's just like we get them and then they just.
I wish I would have went live months before, because I didn't know, and then I didn't really know how it works. I just did the subscribers, and I figured I'm going to get my watch time off of the videos, and that, you know, you got to have a ton of people watching your videos to get that watch time in a year. So,
Plus, Jackie just said we just got a community
tab.
Yeah, we just got that.
Yeah,
today.
use that community tab. Earl would probably agree with you. Use that because he uses it a lot. I use that as a filler also. Like if
That's right, Matt.
if you guys wouldn't mind, what is it? Loki, on Facebook, Jackie made our page too, low-key trapping adventures. So if you wanna join up with us there, I'll be posting our videos there too, so people can see them there. Because sometimes they'll see them there before they will.
Yeah.
Pop up on YouTube. So that's something Jackie did. She's the dang smart one when it comes to that stuff, you know.
But if you community tab, Loki, definitely use it. It's a great tool to have.
Yeah.
You share people. The way I do a lot of supporting is through my community tab. Like people come up, like friends and people that I like. If there's a video that I really like, and I don't even know the person, I'll hit share and I'll share it on my community tab and tag them in it, and they'll know that I shared it. And sometimes that'll help both you guys. Sometimes they'll come up to your channel, and then you're giving them subs off of your community tab. Anybody that looks at it and likes it, will give them the hooks. We call them hook sets.
Right.
You give them a hook set. So that's a great way to sort of get around the community. And then I use it for a lot of the times if I'm not posting anything or have any content to come out, I'm using my community tab a few times a day to fill in that void.
Low key, if you put your Facebook link in the chat, people can go to that and follow you.
All right, my wife's gonna fix to try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that.
We've been trying to fish, and I've been trying to fish for stickers for my boy too. We actually have a new design. I don't know if you've seen that on our thing there. Miss Jackie made a new link or a new picture for us. It was a picture I found of Kyle wearing one of them old German style spiked helmets, for it. No. So she took that because I told her I want to get that. I said I want to get that, and I want to make some stickers and stuff like that too.
Yep.
Because my boy, Earl sent my boy some stickers. He put them on his door. I showed him last week or the week before, where my son's got his door is plastered with stickers from people that given him different stuff. So we're trying to make his a door a community door, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, I'm not seeing too many of your community tab posts on my channel. I know I'm subbed to you too, and I have all alerts on for you. I may have to go back and hit the alerts off and then turn them back on for your channel maybe. But I haven't. I always get your alerts through Instagram, basically, with your content creator Instagrams. So I get a lot of Earls through. I get all Earls anyway through YouTube. But Earl is on the Instagram, the connection on Instagram too, that's a pretty great connection at Instagram. Working class. Brian has on that. You know what I mean?
I don't know that I see anything of working class on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't either.
I see it all on Instagram, but I don't see.
Yeah, so Brian, I might have to go back. I'll do that after this.
I'll have to look and see if I have the bell rung on his.
Yeah, because I don't get them regularly. I know he posts a ton on YouTube too, Earl. So I'll go back here. I got to leave here in like 3 minutes. I got to go make my rounds. But
I can't even see the chat.
I go back working class. We'll make sure I.
There, low key put the Facebook link on.
He did. Okay. Hey, and Loki. Also, when you're in your Facebook, go to all your friends and invite your friends to that page too.
Yeah, he started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my friends don't do the trapping. They were kind of on some of the games I did and stuff. So but a lot of them are trappers. Matter of fact, we have a guy that we met at one of the Wisconsin's Trappers Association fall rendezvous. We met down there, and he actually sent us some baits and lures to try out. He's actually I never even realized he just recognized us from being at the rendezvous. He's like, "Oh man, you're Low Key, from Low Key Trapping Adventures," and oh wow, you're Pooh Bear. See my son, Pooh Bear Trash Man, and we started talking to him, and he actually was really nice. He actually just sent us some baits and lures, and he sent the ultimate bait for catching the Pooh Bear Trash Panda. A big bag of Doritos.
Hey, Earl, Loki, Big Tiny, I got to get off of here.
All right.
Thank you for having me up, Earl. Again, congratulations for you with all those views. Brian, I'm going to go out and check my YouTube subscription to you, and I'm going to turn the bell off and turn it back on again because I really, to be honest with you, I haven't seen anything on YouTube from Working Class Fishing in a long time, actually.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah. All right.
I have one more question for you, Ted.
Yes.
When I get to 2,000 and do my 2,000 giveaway, you gonna make me some bait boxes to send out?
Sure. If you would like me to, I would do that.
Okay, I will probably
talk to you about it.
Extra, I'll talk to you sometime about it. But
yep, no problem, sir. I'd be happy to do that for you, buddy.
Okay. I didn't know if you were too busy with all the stuff or not, but
I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it for you, Earl.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Yes, I will. All right, bye. So, hey, guys, look, it was nice seeing you guys.
All right, nice seeing you.
Have a great night.
Take care. Hope you get
Yep.
the big one.
I'm trying. Take care.
Yeah,
And,
Iowa
Great Wolf.
Trapper was subscribed to me for a long time, and he would never come into my lives because he would never get notified that I was live. He had the bell rung and everything. And now, just recently again, he's getting notifications.
yeah,
that
same
I'm
with
live.
me. I didn't get them for a while, and I'd look through and say, well, damn, I missed them.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden now the notifications come in. But I need to give a shout out here to Gray Wolf Outdoors. Thank you, my son Pooh Bear Trash Panda. He'll really appreciate that them stickers when you get them. You can find out from us from our page when you want to get ready to see them. I can't see the chat. My wife has her phone running. That's why I can see it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that, where I can see everybody in the chat or us talking, but it doesn't give us the chat down below.
Yeah, you have to switch back and forth if you're on a phone.
Yeah, and I'm not that. I'm not that good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be starting to post. We got actually some videos. We actually put the videos of the deer that I got.
See, look, there's 3 settings for the bell. All,
gonna be
personalized, and
Yeah.
none.
Yeah, I got all. But yeah, I got the 2 deer that I shot. Man, I tell you, that crossbow I got is just too powerful. I mean, just too powerful. I mean, I shot through it on an angle, and it went through pretty much the whole body, and still shot through, and about 20 yards past it, stuck into a tree. And most of the bolts I've been having, I just can't find them. But
I
yeah,
have, Brian. I listened to it today on my way to Newport.
But yeah, if you look on our page now, Earl, we have the new Jackie made that new picture for the what do you call that, for the page and whatever, and for when to show like it when I'm chatting with you and stuff, it shows
Gotcha.
that new thing she just built up. So we just got to find a place where we can make some stickers. That's something we just got to try to do. But,
Sorry about that, Earl.
About what?
Oh, sneaking out and coming back, sneaking out and coming
it's
back.
That's fine.
but
I
yeah,
will
he saves as many
have a
of those-
good one.
He saves as many stickers as he can, Pooh Bear, he just loves his stickers. He's just always put them on his door. Ever since he was real young, he just stuck them on his door. Jackie's like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that." I said, "It's his bedroom. Let him do what he wants."
I just ordered another 350 stickers. I was almost out of them again.
What you make?
What does that cost you?
I think that was somewhere around 180 maybe,
Mm.
like that for 350 of them. And
Is that
that
something
off
close to where you're
Sticker
at?
mule.
no, that's on Vinyl Disorder
Or is that
out of
what it's called?
California. But
Oh.
I got 50 of them in the shape of Oregon, which those are a little more expensive because they're cutouts. And then I got some, but they weren't this big either. That was the 3-inch. This is a 5. And then I got 150. Wait a minute. That ain't right. Or did I get? Maybe I got 300 square ones. Either I got 300 square ones or 250 square ones and 100 of the Oregon ones. I forget. But
Like Ted finally have to go back to work.
Yeah, he had to go do his rounds again. Ed said he gets his from Sticker Mule. Ed has the round one. This one right here. Let me bring this up close and personal so you can see it. This one right here is Ed's, the round one. I got some more to put on here. I just haven't put them on yet.
They kind of help you with the design too, or?
No, I built the design on Canva, and then I just send them a picture of it, and they print it out for me. So
Did you get the name of that one?
No.
Where did you say you got yours? So Jackie can write these down so we can kind of check up on
vinyl disorder,
vinyl disorder.
and then there's Sticker Mule. I know those two are really good stickers.
Sticker Mule.
I think there's other places that people use too, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually had mine. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I actually had mine made up locally at Vinyl Graphics LLC, but I paid $2.80 a piece for mine. But they look exactly like my banner.
yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Did I get one of yours, Big Tiny?
I thought you did, but if
I
you
thought
didn't,
I did, but it's not on my sticker board.
I know that.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. Look at that one, son. On the bottom there. That'd have been.
Where is it?
This is my boy.
This one?
Yeah, this is my boy Jaden. We call him Pooh Bear Trash Panda.
What?
What?
No, I don't think I have any from you. Unless I lost
Hey,
it.
send me your email. I think I got a couple more in my truck.
Can
I'll send you some.
you write it
I
down
don't-
right now?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just-
Give me a second.
I'll just type it in the chat.
All right.
And once we get ours made, we'll have to send some out to you guys too.
Trying to find my.
Them are kind of like YouTube Gold, you know. Everybody
Yeah.
sends them to everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the reason I got so many of mine made again was because I got a sweet deal with the charter boat out there at Newport now. I can go on that charter boat whenever I want to. All I have to do is call the boat owner and tell him I want to go. And he'll let me on.
That's cool.
And every time I go, it's 16 new people to hand stickers out to you. So that you move through quite a few stickers that way.
Right. Yeah, we were kind of wanting. I told Jackie that start with that, and then maybe get some shirts and stuff down the line.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Did you-
about doing sweatshirts and shirts, but
Oh, it is.
if I do it, I'm not going to do a web page.
No. Yeah, because if you look at the picture, it actually looks pretty decent. Come over there. You want root beer or diet?
That's not root beer, that's from Culver's.
Oh, Mom didn't bring hers in.
Thank you.
You got my email?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, actually.
Well, you can message me on there too, as far as that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I told Jackie we need to do is like Instagram and stuff like that too, because you get more followers too.
You don't get many off of Instagram.
Not Instagram.
They will
Oh, you
not. They hardly come over to YouTube from Instagram, or at least
you
I
get
don't
the-
know that any of them do.
I get hundreds of followers on mine, but they don't come over here. They follow me on Instagram, but they don't follow me on
Exactly.
YouTube.
Exactly.
And most of them are adult females. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
I delete
Yeah.
so many messages. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow, Facebook's like that too. You get those damn sending you links over all the damn
Mhm.
time too.
Yeah.
And you gotta send them a message. Sorry, I got prettier than you, so bye.
Ted, I wait until we come back in so they don't go to the bottom of the ocean. You got to be smart, man. You don't give them to them on the way out.
Hey, I was watching your other video too that you posted today, and I put a message on there. Jackie's hungry for some fresh fish.
I saw that. I usually do this live, and then I'll go back in and reply to all of them once I get off of here. But
Man, Jackie can't. She can't get enough fresh fish, man. She loves, especially trout. When we catch all them trout, God, man, she'll sit there and she'll eat that. If we catch 15 trout, she'll eat them trout up in 2 days. I mean, they're not huge trout,
right.
But, but for the type, of fishing we're doing, I mean, 12 to 18 inches are pretty much what we're getting, but
Yeah.
still, man, she never get enough fresh fish, and I don't like trout.
We have a freezer full of fish out of
She
the
loves
ocean.
salmon. She loves salmon. She loves eating the little bit of meat that's on the fish, salmon. Plus, she likes the eyeballs.
She can have the eyeballs.
She'd take them all, man. She loves them salmon, man. That woman can eat salmon. I don't think you didn't have salmon until you came here, did you? You have salmon in the Philippines? Do they talk funny too?
Like you.
She said they talk funny like me. See, now I used to catch tons of salmon, coho and Chinook, and we used to get the steelheads, rainbows, browns, Lakers. I grew up right off of Lake Michigan, and we had one of the best stocking streams was called the Root River there, growing up. And that's where all the salmon go. Like right now, the salmon are going in there to spawn.
Yeah.
And we used to go in there and set up for them, and we'd catch a ton there. We had the piers that went out in the lake. I used to catch tons and tons of salmon and coho, and I ended up taking fourth place in what they called the salmon ram and the coho division for onshore, and I missed it by like what was it, like a 0.4 of an ounce.
Oh man.
To make third place, and first, second, third onshore got some form of prize. I was like, why couldn't I shove a couple of friggin'
weights
down his throat? Be like those,
just take an 8-ounce weight and shove it down its throat.
yeah, be like those guys over there in what is it over there in
Ohio.
Ohio or Pennsylvania or whatever?
Yeah, Ohio.
Weights down them. They got busted for that pretty bad.
Yep.
But that must be some kind of embarrassing, though. You're sitting there holding them up all happy, And the guy in the weight goes over there and he snaps open his knife, slices down the belly, and the belly, all the weights come rolling out.
Yeah.
That must be like, I don't know what you could just do with that. That's just kind of one of those things like, time to go.
Yep. Pretty much nothing you can do about it.
No, you're busted. But I don't know why people got to do that. Just
Exactly.
yeah, it's 10 grand or whatever is worth a pretty good chunk of money, but still,
Yeah.
they're gonna bust you one way or another because usually they always check that stuff out anyway.
Right.
I mean, when I fished the tournaments, that's what they always did. If anybody won first, second, or third place, that was one of the first things they did. They slit open the belly and checked for weights and stuff inside. So that's why you're better off just getting a plunger and just getting a bunch of
Later, beta.
AOIs or shad
Yeah.
or something. Getting that down there if you're going to do it, but yeah, I still.
Yeah, I got spoiled. I was. Go ahead,
Go
bud.
ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I got spoiled. I was stationed in Alaska, and we had
Yeah.
tons of salmon. So,
That's not even fishing.
no, that's like being on the streets of Chicago and New York.
Yep.
Yeah, actually,
I never seen grown men gunfight over fish.
actually, we got invited. Well, last year the guy invited me up, but I had got sick. He invited me up to Minnesota to go up into Mille Lacs and a bunch of different places up there for ice fishing. And I mean, it's not far from us. I mean, we're only 2 hours from Minneapolis here, straight up the interstate,
Yeah.
and that's north of it. So I mean, it's maybe a 4 or 5 hour trip for us to get up there. But he invited me again. He says, "You come on up here at any time." He's what is it? Is it MN Outdoors?
Living MN.
Oh, yeah,
Living
Living
in
MN.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Yep.
He told me, he said, "You come on up here anytime." So it doesn't matter, summer, spring, winter. But I've always had that thing. I've always wanted to go up there ice fishing,
Yeah.
And
No,
but our
he's a really cool dude.
yeah. He said, "You come on up, man. We'll take you up and catch you some fish." All Jackie said is, "Yep. I can come up and eat all the fish you got." For as thin as she is, man, she can eat, man. I mean, especially if it comes to like fish, shrimp, crab. I mean, that woman can pound in some stuff, man.
Good recipe is cabbage, like salmon or like ocean fishing.
Yeah.
But-
Well, he lives right by Oregon. He catches. Earl catches all that stuff up there in Oregon. He catches trout, salmon, you name it.
You don't really fillet, but you can fillet, fry it, and then you will cook with onion, garlic, ginger if you want, and peppers, and then just put the fish and put a little bit of cornstarch, and a little bit of like maybe tomato sauce, like condensed sauce.
Yeah, she cooks
And
up all
then,
kinds of different
a
stuff.
little bit sugar, seasoning. That's what we call scabici. It's
Yeah, they call
Yeah.
things differently. She calls it scabici, but scabici is more of a like, what is it?
Spanish style.
Well, yeah, but to
That's
us,
raw
it's
fish.
raw with
Ah.
they use like
Halibut.
lemons and maybe like a little vinegar and stuff like that to
Yeah.
let it. They say that's what helps cook it, but
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like kinilo.
yeah, it's more like a Kenny Lau. They take the Kenny Lau they put it in coconut milk and
Yeah.
and vinegar and stuff, and then
It will cook down.
and then it cooks it down that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
No,
know,
Steve
yeah,
did a video. Steve from Wyoming did a video on making some ceviche
yeah.
out of
did
the
too.
halibut that he caught.
Somebody else did too. One of the guys down in Florida. His daughter makes crab claw. These things where they could go in and collect the what do they call those? Lobsters.
Oh, lobsters. Yeah.
Yeah, she buys they got a special clear netting and everything. It's his daughter makes all this stuff, and they go in there and they take the rods and do it, and he made some too with some with lobster. They went out and there was like 5 of them, and I think they caught like 20 lobsters, you know, freshwater saltwater lobsters down there in Florida, and they made it, and I was like, oh Lord, I don't think I want to eat anything that has to do with fish raw.
With all the seafood.
Yeah, I've had food poisoning from fish, and now I'm like, man, I'm real funny, man. If my fish is just, it may be cooked all the way through, but if it's still a little bit too juicy, I won't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am picky when it comes to that. You know.
I think
I don't-
is he the off outdoors. I think he's doing fishing with the what do you call the
Yeah, I don't know who that was. Just was out there sturgeon fishing out his way too.
it's what they call the big
River
muddy,
something.
muddy.
River swamp guy person.
Yeah, there's another guy out there in Oregon too. He was out there. We were watching him the other day. He was catching some 7-foot sturgeon out there,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that catch sturgeon.
and he's a YouTube River something.
Oh, Snake River. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snake River.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
was messing with him because he forgot his gummy bears, man. He wasn't catching nothing, man. He forgot his gummy bears. So we
Yeah.
was messing with him, man.
Yep.
I never pay. Is he catching catfish too? I never got.
Oh,
the huge one.
Jackie asked if you catch those big catfish out there. I don't think
I
you go for catfish too much. do you?
no, I don't go for catfish. Did you see that big lingcod that we caught not the last time, but one of the last times we were out?
No, I don't think I did. Oh my God! Look at that fish, man.
Yeah.
That thing was huge.
Wow.
Oh my God. I can have the head. I eat including the head. That's what I do.
Yeah, she likes.
Steam fish, fry
Yeah.
or make a soup. Or
Well, they can still get a lot of meat off around the
I
head. A
know.
lot of people cut it
Yeah.
off, and there's still a lot of meat up on it.
Tuna. Oh, yeah.
They cut the cheeks out of there. It was almost as big as a hamburger.
Grill.
Wow. Did you hear that?
Yes, I
The
know.
cheek meat?
Like a tuna.
Yeah.
The big one from the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
she doesn't understand when she watches them. When we watch Wicked
Wicked
Tuna,
Yeah.
you know, they always cut the heads off and throw them to the side, and she's sitting there wanting to drool and licking the TV like, give me, you know.
They're expensive, and that's in the
Yeah, in the Philippines,
Uh-huh.
the heads are very expensive because
there's
it's
nothing-
actually cost more than the meat does because it's considered a delicacy. You know, the
Yeah.
heads are worth more.
We use the heads for crab bait.
Oh, I want like some.
Oh yeah, don't start talking crab, man, because I told her you were catching some pretty big Dungeness crab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, oh man, tell them send them to
Oh,
us.
I love it. I cook. How you cook it? I just.
I
boil
just-
it and then cook it with Sprite. Oh, yummy!
Cook it in Sprite?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've never
you
done
boil
that.
it and then cook
I
it.
boil it first.
Yeah, she boils it down and
Yeah.
then you take the meat out, right?
Ah,
Or you crack it. Yeah, she'll crack it. You know, just like cut them and crack them.
Yeah.
And then she just cooks it with some Sprite and a few
Onion,
seasonings.
garlic. Saute it and then just put whatever you want and then Sprite. And then you need to cook down the Sprite. It will like
Yeah, the Sprite caramelizes once it gets cooked down enough,
Yeah.
and it coats everything, and it makes it like sticky sweet. Plus, with
Yeah.
all the garlic and the onion
Mhm.
and the pepper flavor in there.
Oh
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, now
flavor.
she's drooling. She's
And then
ready to go back to
sometimes
eat.
I put it with coconut milk too. Wow, if you
Yeah, and
don't
then
like
sometimes
coconut
she'll
milk,
put the coconut milk too.
oh,
Yeah.
it's yummy. Add some vegetables in it. Ay, ay, ay. It's just so hard to get it here because
Yeah.
we need to go how many miles?
Yeah. In
No,
order
it's
for us to
just
get anything like
like
Dungeness crab, we have to drive over a mile to get it. Sometimes they'll have the blue crab up this way, like when the blue crab are going good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but then we still have to get the lacrosse, which is, in actuality, from the time we leave the house to there, it's about 55 miles.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we have to drive over 100 miles to get down to Madison to get to
Yeah.
that type of stuff. But usually when we do,
That's Madison.
and then we'll get it. The only crabs we get up here are the damn crayfish once in a while.
Yeah.
And I ain't eating that, man.
I love it.
I can't do that. I just don't like crayfish. They got a different flavor than shrimp, and
It's just picky.
well, you eat
I
almost
know.
anything, crazy.
These are good.
My former in-laws actually live in Wisconsin.
Yeah, whereabouts?
Up near Madison.
Yeah, I'm north of Madison.
Yeah, they're actually in Tomahawk.
Oh,
Oh, that's way north of
yeah,
Madison.
far away.
That's
Yeah.
that's actually north of Wausau yet. North of Keith
Yeah.
and Allen.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of way up.
He was actually stationed at K.I. Sawyer, Michigan.
Mm. Yeah, that's way up.
Yep. That's where
Nice
the
country
real
up there.
Ubers came from. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Michigan.
That's
What is it? The Michigan werewolf up there.
Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, that's just out there. We call it the Bray Road Beast here in Wisconsin.
Uh,
And it's like Sasquatch, a lot of people seen it. I actually seen the Wisconsin werewolf once with me, my nephews, and my dad years ago, and that scared the crap out of me. I had a hard time going into the woods, even to go bow hunting. I had to carry my pistol with because I had to have a gun with at all times. I scared the tar out of me. Still does to this day, just even thinking about it. Everybody's seen their own things, you don't believe it until you see it, and
And they show in the TV too.
yeah. And a
For
lot of people
Wisconsin.
lately been having issues around here lately, so they've seen that type stuff. That's why Earl don't go hunting very much. He goes out on the boats. There's not too many Sasquatch out there in the ocean.
That's right.
There's some
Yeah.
Sukhoi.
Wait till he gets a hold of the Loch Ness or something. Then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm done."
That's what we call Sukhoi.
That's what I was
Serena.
thinking.
Yeah.
Serena,
He gets that sucker caught on, and it comes up and spits the hook back at him
What
and
is
said,
it
"Hey, you
about-
mind not fishing here?"
Half human, half fishy. Serena, we call it Serena. How about what is
Mermaid.
it? Mermaid. Sukhoi.
Yeah, mermaid.
Boy for Sukhoi.
But yeah, we're getting ready. I was gonna try doing stuff today, but my back kind of went out. This year's just been miserable about being sick. I end up getting since the last time I talked to you, I ended up catching I got a kidney and bladder infection real bad, and the damn medication was just as bad as the other after I got my last deer and couldn't go out deer hunting. I haven't been able to do a whole lot. And then we went out this weekend, and man, my legs killed my ankles and stuff again. So swear to God, I told Jackie, I think my boy is beating up on me out there. I fell asleep or something, and he took a hammer to my joints or something.
Getting old.
Yeah, see, there she goes. Daddy's just
This
getting
is
old.
Lolo. This is being grandpa.
Hey, look, I didn't have all this gray hair until we got married. So, don't give me that stuff.
Now
No.
you're the
You say
baby.
this all the time, Dad.
I know it's true.
We know this.
I got
already.
pictures to prove it.
We know this already.
She says I'm getting Lolo, and I told her for a Philippine girl, she's getting kind of old. I have to trade her in for a newer model, younger.
That's not very nice.
Oh, she keeps calling me Lolo.
Grandpa.
Lolo, which means grandpa. She can call me grandpa, and
And not
'Cause-
just grandpa, he's grandpa.
yeah,
Grumpy
grumpy grandpa,
grandpa.
Because in Tagalog, in her language, Lolo means grandpa, and Lola means grandmother.
Got you.
So that's what they should keep calling me, Lolo. I'm like,
Because he's, look at it. Last man standing in the last. Oh, Wisconsin.
last man standing in Wisconsin. So we're getting ready for the trapping. And I haven't gotten everything done. I was going to do it today, but my back kind of tweaked out. I got out the car and it's like, oh, man.
Cold.
So it's like one thing after the other, Because, man, that starts up Saturday. And when we were out, I seen some spots, man. I seen some pretty good coyote sign and earned some pretty good coyote sign. And, you know me, man. Once trapping season starts, man, I start putting them dang coyotes on slabs.
Gotta get them done.
Yeah, gotta save the deer. Gotta save the deer population. Plus, I like doing it because then I get to spend time with Jackie and Jaden.
Yeah.
Because I'm young.
Yeah, well, you got school, so somebody in the house has got to be smart. So you got to go to school. Because I told him, man, I said, you ain't driving no truck. I drove truck too many years, and I said, it messed my body up. I said, I want you to be smart. I want you to go to school. I want you to be somebody, do something else. Be a doctor and lawyer or something so you can beat up on somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to get Earl to start getting a hold of that Rubline Sense so he can start bragging it up on his channel.
How much you gonna pay me to do that?
What? What are buddies for?
I don't trap and I don't hunt. Not much.
Oh my
anyway.
goodness.
I would if I had time, but
Yeah, but you take
Was
care
that-
of those
was that-
dang, you take care of those freaking huge water rats.
yeah.
You do a good job of taking
What's that
care of
thing
them. I
behind
told
you?
Jackie I'd love to come out there with a bazooka and start rolling with those check those water rats.
That thing?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I can see the deer.
That's the deer that I shot years ago.
Oh, okay.
Pick up
I was
those
just
new-
wondering.
I
He
shot
caught- I
that one.
figured-
That's the first deer I ever shot with a muzzle loader.
He's got almost 2,000.
Oh yeah.
Some of them don't have.
I was gonna say you're probably one of them weekend guys that come up and hit one with a car, throw it in the back of the car, and then go have it mounted.
That one's actually not as big as it looks from this angle. It's only like 13 inches wide, but it's
Yeah.
really tall and really long. And that's the way I saw it in the woods. It would have been the other side, but yeah, I thought it was a huge one when I first saw it.
He runs around in his Yugo trying to get those things.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna try and find you one. This is the one I want. I don't know if it'll come up. If you can be able to see it.
I don't have it.
I'll
I
find
only got like one old trail camera. I haven't got any trail cameras. I'm waiting for somebody rich out here to send me a bunch,
Hey,
pay
that's
for
Ted.
Pay for
Ted.
pay for the pictures to come in and everything. You know, with them do cell phone ones.
All the new cell cams. Yeah. I just
Yeah,
bought
you know,
4 of them.
somebody can send me about 10 of them and pay for the bill for me. And I heard they're not so bad if you get them to where you can group it together. You know.
Yeah.
On those, but if you have to pay for each individual camera, then it can get a little pricey. But if you can get
Yeah.
like 4 and it's grouped together, you get it, you know, not so bad.
A discount. I don't know if you can see this one, Earl, or not. But I'm gonna
Yeah, I can see it.
try and get him.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's really
How many
good.
points
Yeah.
do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a 10?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I
Yep.
think I seen my deer in there. You know those 2 that stuck straight up right in the middle from side to side? I think
Yeah.
that was my deer.
Here's the twins I wouldn't mind shooting all together at once, if you can see them.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Mm. That's
Those are
two.
pretty nice.
Yeah, guy shot
I'll
one
show you one
about
here
like
real
that this
quick.
weekend.
I'll show you one here real quick that made me mad. Not know if you can see it very well. I was in that stand the day before. That picture
Oh,
was
man.
You should look at it too.
Yeah, that would make you a little upset, huh?
taken. Yep.
Get him.
Where are you at with all them big bucks? Texas?
Pennsylvania.
Mm.
Yeah. And this one this one you might as well, you better have a buddy with you. I don't know if you can see him.
Yep.
He's estimated about 300 pounds.
Big butt.
Yeah, that's a big deer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big body deer there. And it's something about up here, you know, Wisconsin, Minnesota, you know, parts of Michigan, you know, the bodies on them deer are huge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we don't live far from Buffalo County neither. I mean, we're within an hour range of Buffalo County. So, I mean, this whole area is considered really good hunting. But
Yeah.
where my dad had his hunting property at, there was some big ones out there, but every damn time I shot one, it'd run over on the neighbor's land, and it always end up where you could see right where it laid down, and then there was a blood trail that always went right to where their cars were parked. You know,
Yeah.
kind of funny how that every time I'd shoot one, and dang thing, it'd always go to where the dang neighbors parked their vehicles and disappeared. You know, and also I don't have super huge, but I told Jaden, I says, I hope he gets bigger than what I do. I mean, I got it's a little decent 8-point, you know, it's nice looking in that, but it's not super
Yeah.
huge, you know, it's maybe 12 inch wide, nice long tines,
Yeah.
but I told him, I said, I hope he gets bigger than me, you know. I mean, that'd make me more happy than anything, you know.
Yep.
Everything
I
with
shot
my
that
dad
one
was
through
always
the
a
roof.
competition, so I don't want that. I don't
Yeah.
want that to happen with Jaden. He's already getting bigger stuff. We go out fishing. What happens? He gets the bigger fish. We go out bobcat hunting. He gets the biggest bobcat.
And he's doing his fishing dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does the fishing dance. He got his little fishing dance. You know he does. So
No, yeah. I don't think I've ever showed Earl my fishing dance.
Do I want to see it? That's the other
Oh,
question.
yeah.
yeah, there you go. We'll make a few
Are
shorts
you
out of
ready?
that one, huh?
A challenge for you. We challenge.
Oh, look at it! Look at it! Look at this fishy dance.
What is it? Oh, that.
That's actually
You're cheating.
that's actually a golden trout, or what we call a palomino, and it's stuffed, and I have a really pretty a really pretty base, but it broke,
Oh yeah.
and it looks like a water splash, and it sets like that
Oh
when
yeah.
it's coming up out of the water.
Yeah.
But I got to take it back to the taxidermist, and she's going to fix it for me.
I'm starting to yawn.
Yeah, I actually am. You probably won't see me for a week. I am actually leaving for New York tomorrow and going up and hunting 3 days up there. I got 4 deer tags to fill. And then I turn around, come back, and I head down to southern part of PA. Well, what do you want? I want to say the southeast part to go for a bear hunt.
Nice.
Our muzzleloader season comes in, and the one of the bosses of Rubline Sense wants me to come down and try to shoot one of the bears down there.
Take
So-
Loki with you.
That'll be fun.
Jackie said, "Take Loki with you." You know, they like they
Yeah.
probably liked it too much. He'd probably shoot me. God dang, look at that big bear. Oh, I love bear meat. Bear meat is actually my favorite meat.
Yeah. It took me
bear.
45 years. Took me 45 years, but I finally got a bear. I shot one in New York here in the Adirondacks 3 weeks ago.
Oh
So,
wow. I
yeah.
I got one quite a few years back. It takes a while to get one up here. It could take anywhere, well, depending on what area you are at, it could take anywhere from 8 to 15 years. In some of the better areas, some of the other areas you could get them every year, but a lot less bear, you know. Up where I was at, took pretty much almost every 5 years. And I went, and then 5 years ago, I went with Jaden. He was 5 years old, and I took him up. But the week we went, the dang acorns were dropping, and the acorns looked like little mini apples. I mean, they were so huge. After the acorns come down, they weren't real too interested in the baits too much, because them acorns they were monstrous. So, but
Yeah.
I really want to go up again. And there's a guy that he likes taking care of youth and helping youth and disabled hunters. And I think we could get in to his zone a lot easier. Like now I got 5 permits, but 5 points. But they changed my area where I normally go. They added a bunch of new area to it, and now it's taken almost 8 years to apply for a tag, you know. You
Yeah.
you pay like I think it's like $5, and it gives you can either try for it or it gives you a preference point. But some of the areas around here you can get one every year. I think if I ever get my legs back up under me, I could start, you know, doing on my own. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that bear.
Oh.
Those two actually ate a cell camera.
Wow. Yeah, we came out of the stand. Me and him come out of the stand. Was hardly any light left, and off in the distance there was a bear growling. Jaden's like, "Dad, what's that?" I said, "That's a bear growling." I said, "He's laughing at us, saying he ain't coming over there to our bait because he's got plenty of acorns to eat."
Yeah.
You know.
Actually, that bear, she ripped down a camera that my boss had up and ate part of the camera.
Wow. You know, and that's
And then,
something about bears. Bears are supposed to
Good.
be not so good a sight, but boy, they can surely pick out those damn trail cameras.
Yeah, I think it's actually the ultraviolet rays or whatever that is that, you know, like somebody was talking about the green flash. Oh, Ted, I think, was saying about you could see the green flash and stuff like that of the beam. Here's a bear just 15 miles from me.
Oh, that's a nice
That's
bear.
a good sized bear.
Yeah. Now I was sitting on my father-in-law's property. What was it? Yesterday? No, Saturday. And hunting deer and waiting for the deer to come out. And all of a sudden I seen all this black. And here it was about a 300-pound sow and 4 cubs she had. Walked within 60 yards of me.
Yeah, them bears have been getting a lot more cubs coming out. There's a lot more food. You know, you only used to see maybe 1 or 2, but 3 and 4 are kind of getting to be a norm. I mean, I've seen pictures of one guy, he had a sow and 5 cubs. You know,
Yeah.
and that's really, really something when you got that, you know. And I know a lot of the guys
Here's
up
a-
here like to run dogs, but Christ, the wolves are eating the dang guys' dogs. When they're
Here's a
running.
female that my bud down in my hometown, Titusville, PA, he met this female back in 2018. She had 3 cubs. Well, then 2020, she had 4 cubs. And now in 2022, she just had 3 more cubs. And she's
Yeah.
always in that park because it's no hunting in that park. So she has her cubs every year down in there, and then she chases them off every other year.
Right. Every 2 years.
Yep. But
Yeah,
she's big, but he can walk right up almost to her and take these shots. He's usually within 20 to 50 yards of her.
Hey Rick, did you fix your photos from last time because they were upside down?
No, actually, upside down.
I can't make sense of what Ted was saying here.
Oh, ask Rick if he fixes video. It was upside down in the last, unless he was in the sky.
skydiving.
Oh, maybe one. Well, I think I turned. I think what it was I was up in my stand, and I think I did the one the YouTube turn, and the other one I did just the Instagram video. So he was trying to harass me, but
Yeah, probably.
at least, hey, I got to look at it like this. At least Ted's honest and he watches the entire film, not just part of it.
In his last video, he was upside down. Yeah, there you go.
I'll have
All
to
right,
look
guys.
at that.
Well, I got to get my boy back to sleep here, and you all take care, and I'll talk at you
Yeah.
another night.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
Thanks for
Okay,
coming
take
up.
care.
All right, take care. Yeah, it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna. That just drives me nuts now, Ted. I'm not.
I'm
See if I'm upside down. My last video, huh?
I'm trying to
I
find a video that Steve sent me. I went to he emailed it to me. And you can't just save it off of email. You click to download, and I don't know where it's going. I'd like it to go into
Yeah,
photos.
broke 200 again for the fifth time.
Man, you might stay now.
Maybe. Oh, there's it's like Instagram, and all it does is make me look sideways, like I was sitting in the tree sideways. I don't know how to fix that stuff. People being like, and Yeah, I see what he's talking about. I wasn't. It turned me sideways. I don't know what I did there. Looks like I'm talking to the ground.
Maybe you were.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't know how to edit that. I ain't that smart yet, editing and stuff like that. But yeah, here of course I went and I had my video camera in my backpack, and I totally forgot that I put it back there. Or I could have had a video of the sow and 4 cubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I said one of these days I'm going to get a battery pack and just let my try to test my longevity of my SD card and just let the video roll the entire time. So it's not like I can't delete stuff.
Right.
Be my luck though, it'll work for 8 hours and I'll be on the 9th hour, and that's when the big buck or the bear will come in.
Exactly.
I won't get him anyway. No room in your SD card. Oh. But oh. Well, bud, I suppose it's almost midnight. I got to get up in the morning, and I'm going to go try and sell some deer scents on the way up. Get some customers in New York and stuff before I go to my hunt tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I'm about ready to shut it down now anyhow. So I've been on for 2 hours and 37 minutes. So
yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you having me up.
Yep. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah. I hope I kept you busy for a little bit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, shoot me an email. I'll send you my address. Did I?
All right.
I sent you some stickers, didn't I?
I don't think so.
Well, send me your address and I'll send you.
Yeah, I'll do that once I get off here.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you. Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to shut her down. It's been fun listening to all you guys. I didn't do much tonight, but yeah. Thanks for coming in. I'll catch you on the next one.